Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So exciting. So I know you unveiled the final members of your crew earlier this week at Kennedy Space Center. Then you headed off to start training. What does that training involve?
Yeah, so we just finished up our centrifuge training yesterday, which means we were just getting spun around really, really fast to simulate the G-forces of takeoff, liftoff, re-entry, and then some of the more abnormal profiles that we might experience on launch day.
Yeah, I'm curious. It's going to be a 3-day or expected to be a 3-day flight in orbit, about 335 miles above Earth, so orbiting at an altitude that's higher than the International Space Station. You're not going to the space station. How did you decide on this trip specifically?
Yeah, so this was a real collaborative effort with SpaceX, and what we wanted to do was kind of go past where we've been comfortable the last 20 years, go past the space station and kind of reach out a little bit farther. And that's why the apogee of our orbit will be about 540 kilometers, about the present altitude of Hubble. And it's really just a, symbolic of all the missions that'll come from here, which is returning to the moon and then going to Mars and beyond.
So what's so amazing about SpaceX is how autonomous its systems are and what those are capable of doing. I would imagine that there's a lot of training for you as the commander to be able to take control, heaven forbid, if something were to go wrong. What does that training look like?
Right. So that's going to be a lot of nights and weekends from here forward. I still have my day job, Shift4 Payments, but a lot of time in the simulator, a lot of academics training. You know, I have probably about 6,000 hours flying all sorts of jets, experimental jets, ex-military jets. And the reality is they have good autopilots too, just like the Dragon spacecraft, but you still have to prepare for the contingencies. And that's what we'll be doing now through the rest of the year till launch.
Will there be a backup crew as well?
So not planning to have a backup crew at this time. We've got an amazing crew right now. I'm super fortunate, and we're just going to focus on the group we've got and make sure we're ready for the big day.
And so a key purpose of this mission is to raise awareness and also raise money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I know you're putting $100 million towards that effort. I think the ultimate goal was $200 million. Have you gotten there?
We're not there yet. We still have a ways to go. So the first phase was kind of the big crew selection process to find our generosity crew member in February. That's raised about $15 million. Now we've kind of shifted towards involving good corporate partners and sponsors who are, sending wire transfers directly in. So we don't have kind of that real-time credit card ticker like we had in February, but we're still adding big dollars towards this important goal, and I think we're going to get there in the end.
Yeah, you mentioned Shift4, your day job. How are you balancing the two? And while I realize this is raising awareness not only for space travel and exploration and also St. Jude, has it raised awareness for your company as well?
Well, I think it has. I mean, we acquired an e-commerce platform just 5 months ago, and we used that platform to identify one of our 4 crew members on Inspiration4, which is our entrepreneur, our prosperity crew member, which is Dr. Sian Proctor. We did that by basically inviting entrepreneurs to create a website on the Shift4 Shop platform and tell the world how they were going to elevate their business to the stars. We've actually doubled the number of websites, e-commerce sites on the Shift4 Shop platform just in the 5 months since we've acquired the business. So Inspiration4 has certainly helped, raise a ton of awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, but also for some of the great things we're doing at Shift4 Payments.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.